over here. I'm probably live somewhere else in another dimension. But yeah, I'm out here working on my sword. Where is my sword? Right here. Yeah. Yeah. Where's me drill? There's me drill. Me drill bits now. Well, I tried to get the other live stream going, the one that was supposed to be for 3 p.m., and it wouldn't work. So if you found it from wherever in another dimension, that's good. Perhaps you're new or identify yourself. Maybe I'll recognize you. I don't know what happened with YouTube. Yeah. So I'm out here. Okay, maybe some of you know who I am. It is I. It didn't work out doing the original 3 p.m. live stream, so I'm working on this. Yeah, this guy right here. Well, hello. Who we got here? Mary. I gotta get my glasses or something. Mary, a bear. Hello, how are you? How are you? Yes, I know that. I'm a very spiritual man. No particular affiliation, but hey, Nick. Guitar will be later on. I had it this morning. But right now I'm going to finish this thing. Tomorrow I need to give it to the guy. Go ahead and it's my Lord of the Rings high scimitar, yeah. And it's bad, really bad. It's very bad. I'll show you how bad it is. Well, what's going on here with this guy? Hang on. Watch over here in this part of your screen. I'll show you how bad it is. Oh, there. That's how bad it is. Yeah, it is forged. It is heat treated. I did that a couple of days ago, so I'm getting ready to drill some holes right here, baby. Let's see. It is gnarly. This is what I do in my spare time, which I have a lot of spare time. I'm retired, so yeah. Now, mind you, these I did not create. A friend of mine gave me these. Yeah, samurai. Yeah. Now, 30 years ago, they would make them out of ivory, maybe 40 or 50, but yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty damn good with a sword. Uh, Unga. Now this baby here is a 13th century knight sword. Yeah, it will put someone to knight permanently. So I love my mother told me my mother was very mean and narcissistic. And she said, I better not. She looked at me as a position, I better not play with those knives. So I outdone her. I didn't. And I started getting some swords. I said, play with those BB guns. I didn't. I got me some real guns. But you don't play with those, you know. So, yeah. So, where's me drill? There's me drill. Oh, that's not a drill. That's a toy. I'll get the drill for you. I'll get the drill there. Where's me drill, I say? Shiver me timbers. Now that's a drill right there. That's 25 horsepower. Or maybe not. So I'm going to drill a couple holes into this right here. Yeah. So I hope things are well, very well with you. Say probably this one will do. 7:30 seconds. Come on out of there. What is going on with you? Say 7:30 seconds. Yeah, baby. Now, where's my vise? Here, vicey. Oh, we'll have some fun with these later on, okay? How about that? Yes, we'll have some fun. These are my throwing axes. And some of you folks pronounce, which is fine with me, it doesn't matter to me. You say, instead of saying ask, you say axe, which is good, which is just fine. No big deal. Alright, one right here. See that over here? Hang on, I'll move it a little closer so you can see me drilling. How about that? That should do it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You don't force a tool, by the way. Oh, later on we'll have a little fun with this guy. This is my Hudson supercharger right here, yeah. This is a pellet gun, but a very deadly one. Yeah. And I live in the country or the county, so out of respect, you don't want to shoot any loud firearms. You can legally, but out of respect for your neighbors. But it's okay to shoot your pellet guns, BB guns, bow and arrows. Big T got big bow and arrow. I'll show you sometime. Looking what? Oh, I love my loneliness. Is that what you said? Looking, oh, lovely. I said lonely. Sorry about that, Falco. Is that how you, Falco? Greetings, Sir Falcor. You see you fly up there, Big Chief. Greetings to you from Big Chief. Yes, ha ha. Yes. All right. It's gonna be a good day. I do have my phone pretty much charged, so we could do this for a while. If you got the time, I got the video. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. I did forget something. It's always important to use safety glasses. You just let the weight of the drill push it down. So there it goes. You can tell by the sound. Oh, I got it. See, the reason why it did that, because some of you already know, I got it on the clutch setting, so I don't break the drill bit. I'll go a little higher. Yeah, there we go. Probably should have drilled these before I tempered the steel. Alright, there we go. Because it is much harder. And that's the kind of work I do right there. A nice pretty little hole. Oh, no, I didn't say that kind of hole. Who needs a vise when you have hands like vice grips? Oh, that sounds hideous. Ramp it up a little bit there. There we go. That should do it. There we go. Now that part is done. I got 2 holes for the handle right there. Yeah. Now, to select I've already selected my wood. No, not that kind of wood. Right over here, so I will let you see what I'm doing over here. Let's see. Put that there. Okay, so got some cedar. And I can just, my son Brian, I had to pull this out of the fire. He put the cedar in the fire, and that's a no-no, because this is very hard to find, a cedar. Very hard to find. So what did there we go. Might have to get a real chainsaw. This is a joke right here. It works, but however. Oh, I didn't need that thumb. Yeah, baby. So, I say sew a lot, don't I? Sew. You know, I've done a little sewing that's good for your dexterity. Right about here should do it. Up there. That'd be close enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'll let you take a whiff of this cedar. Oh, ho, ho. Now that's some good stuff. That cedar, you burn that, and it. Thank you for the hearts. It gets rid of all the negative energy and the trolls. So let's throw it on the fire. There we go. I got a good fire going. We'll burn this little piece of cedar. There. Yeah, baby. I say sew and yeah, baby, a lot. Well, I've always wanted a woman that could sew. Timber! I don't need that right now. you can see, that is the heart of the cedar right there. That's what I'm after. For the handle right there, the heart. That is very hard to find. Good cedar wood like that. Soft, sought after, and so that's going to be the length of the handle right there. Okay. So, let's have a little fun, shall we? I have to get something closer where you can see it. Well, that's all right. I can move the phone. So I love my little throwing axes. Yes. They are truly cool to have. I hold the phone with one hand and throw it with the other. How about that? I am right-handed. So, there's the tree. Oh, I missed it. See, haven't been doing this in a while. Oh, it didn't stick. That's fine. Let's try it again. See, that's what happens when you're out of practice. There's too much work and not enough fun. There, almost. Try it again. There it goes. All right, well, I'm going to quit while I had grabbed the other one. Oh, sorry about that, neighbor. Oh, I got to watch that rattlesnake. I don't think there'll be any snakes out here, even though it's Florida. Might as well throw the other one so it won't feel lonely here. Oh, that's fine. Now here's my little bubble mower here. This is my bubble mower, as I call it. I like my gadgets. All right, I'm going to sit over here and look at your comments. Yes, sirree. Let's see what we got here. All right. Nothing's cooking. Nope. Nothing is cooking. Yes, it is lovely out here. Hello, is that Ayan Kadar or something like that? Yeah. It is lovely. A little sunshine would be nice. That would be nice. However, I'll take it just the way it is. No doubt. Alright, so now we take this guy here and split it. Split it, and then now what do I have to split it with? Oh, I've got something over here. I've always got something. Let's see, can you see me over here? Put you down a little further down here where you can see what I'm doing here. Let's see. Oh, don't get seasick. Don't get seasick. I think you could see me. Oh yeah, okay. I will show you what I'm doing here. Alright, so this is what I want right here. So see how I'm taking that, so I'll get down to the core, and that's what I'm going to use for the handle right there. Oh, it's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. Then I'll chip it off here in these corners, and then I can grind it down, make my handle. Because that's way too big for a handle. Well, a little bit more, and yeah, voila. Voila. Yeah. Yeah, that is the heart of the cedar right there. So let me sit down and we'll have a little chat about how good life is, right? Yeah, so that's gonna be the handle right there. Ready. So I hope things are going good for you today. Yeah, I hope they are. They're going good for the moose. Oh, the Pope. My Gollywog Spring. Apparently in the UK or England. Cheerios. Rice Krispies. They have this big guy that's almost as strong as I am. It has one of these. Yes. I wonder what's his name? Eddie Hall. I love that guy. He's an all-around really good guy. Ha ha ha. See what we got here. What do you, Nick? Well, I need to get out of bed one of these. Are you serious? Are you sick or just not feeling well, Nick? What's going on with you, buddy? Anthony Moniz, hi. How's it going, buddy? Alright, so Ayan Kata. Nice, thank you. Michael McDonald, how's it going, buddy? Let's see. Hello, Gollywog Spring. Did you hear about BIOS coming to Volt the Tron soon on this live stream? What? Is that a video game? The only video game that I like is Galaga. Yeah, I tell you. I forgot to put my protein powder in my... It's just coffee. Coffee and brown sugar and apple cider vinegar. Oh. And if you get your fingers caught in there, fingers. Oh, next to that movie? Well, you know who's going to star in that, right? Is Eddie Hall, Brian Shaw, and I. And it's going to be the new version of the Three Stooges. Since we all have large necks. And we're not going to be necking because that would be, I think like they're straight as an arrow. So no, we're not going to be necking. Get it? Necking. Of course, I love that tutu that Eddie Hall wears. That little tutu, that thing is funny. When is the next two releasing? I do have a surprise for you later. I told you my uncle Ulysses, I'm going to be picking up at the airport later, right? And he's very, very portly. In fact, he had to go ahead and buy 2 seats on the plane. That's how portly he is. He's like 400 something pounds and a really nice guy, funny guy, but he's always got something in his mouth. No, not that, food. He's always got food in his mouth. So my uncle Ulysses, I will pick him up later and we'll do a live stream together. We will do a live stream. So that'll be, hey, there comes the sun. Ooh. Let's sing it now. Ready? I was just saying, where's the sun? And look at that. The good Lord in heaven. It's a good thing I paid $100 last night at the snake handling meeting because Deacon Swanson said if I paid $100, I can buy a sunshine angel. Yes, I can. Oh, la, 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 la. I can. Oh, let me have a sip of coffee. So, Yeah, this is my world right here. And right here behind me. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. Shiver me timbers, matey. We'll all go out there on a pirate ship. Get the Jolly Rogers. Well, if you happen to be, it'll be later on this year. Perhaps June, maybe earlier. And all of you can walk the plank. Scurvy dogs. I know you eat my parrot. Wait a minute. You ate me parrot, didn't you? No, Captain, we did not eat your parrot. You said we could eat your parrot. No, I said you could treat my parrot, you scurvy dog. Yes, Captain. Please don't let me walk the plank. The neighbors are looking over and wondering what the freak I'm doing. It's good coffee, baby. I don't drink alcohol anymore because it zapped my creativity and just made me feel like shit. So I drink a lot of coffee. A lot of coffee. Yeah. No, I forgot to put the protein in it. You pronounce that a doggy. I got it now. A doggy 1111. I love that 1111. Everyone make a wish. Make a beautiful wish. Yes, 1111. That's the angel wish number. No, I forgot the protein. Yes. Yeah. I used to, when I was drinking a couple times a week or so, I say. Thing is, I would, to me personally, if you guys want to drink, that's your business, So me personally, I would start thinking about it during the day. Oh, can't wait for that ice cold beer, that rum. I can't wait for that brandy. But she wasn't a very good girlfriend, Brandy. No, nah, she wasn't a very good Brandy. Yeah, she had to leave. So yeah, I am single, happily single, and perhaps one day I'll find the right lady that can keep up with the old man. That is funny. I look like a cartoon. Richard Vaca, 5580. Oh, cool. Yeah. I need a 30-year-old. Probably so. Yeah. Younger than that, people would kind of. I just wouldn't feel comfortable with that, to be honest with you, because I have ethics. I may only live, 20 years. I'm already 64, so it wouldn't be fair to have a long-term relationship with a younger lady if I'm kicking it off in 20 years. So I do think about these things. Yeah. After all, you got to be kind and care for others. Look at that blue sky behind me. Look at that. It's a nice, quiet, beautiful day I am, and it's very quiet out here. Yeah, very quiet. That's good coffee. Good coffee. So what did I? Oh, you know what I did last night? I found the whole box of Pop-Tarts I ordered off of Amazon, right? And I made a mistake of taking the whole box in my bedroom instead of just one little pack with 2 Pop-Tarts. And I ate the whole freaking thing. I woke up this morning and it felt like I drank like a 12-pack. I had a hangover from all that sugar. Yeah. Big time hangover, but that's done. So, yeah. Ooh. So how many of you like the late, great Rodney Dangerfield? Remember that movie Caddyshack? That was pretty cool. That was funny. I don't get no respect. No respect. No respect. No respect. I don't get any respect. No respect. I don't get any respect. All right, everyone. Time to do your facelift. My whole chest picks up. That's an instant, inexpensive facelift. All right, let's see what this thing is doing. It looks like I might need to put some more in there. This is my makeshift Billy Bob kiln, and it works well. I was able to get my sword up to about 1200 degrees, which was plenty sufficient to temper it, yes. So let me go ahead and start put you guys over here, and I'm going to start working on this piece of wood here. Yes. Put you right here. There we go. Wait, I'll put you down here where the working level is. More like right about here. There we go. So, easiest way to do this, I'll be honest with you, is to take my saw and cut a little groove in here and stick it up on here, right? Then grind it, okay? So that's the best way to do it, okay? Because I kind of want it, to be honest with you, but then again, yeah, that'll work because I still have to, I got to cut this part of the metal off right here. So it matches the pattern of it, yeah. So I have to make sure I get it. The guy he wanted me to put a little bit of my creativity into it. Doesn't have to be perfect like the original. So that's the goal right there. So I will go ahead and cut a little cut in here. Okay, what did I do with my saw now? There it is. Saw. Like the Beatles song, I saw you standing there. All right. Yeah, I didn't need that finger. We'll have to make an adjustment on it. Right about there. Should do it. All right. So, I'll do this over here. Now, I wouldn't recommend this for everyone to do this. I just happen to be very confident in my skills, okay? Yeah. So being confident is a good thing. However, you don't want to be overconfident, so yeah. believe that will be pretty close right there. Take it. Hell, I have to cut it out some more, but you see how it goes in that groove right there? Yep. Well, alrighty. That will be quite nice when I get through it. I'll put it in the fire and then burn it when I get done with it. And then I'll put some shellac, a good shellac, and I say, a good shellacking, as my old daddy used to say. Give me a good shellacking. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I love chains. So you want to see me break a chain, huh? I need this chain, so perhaps I can break another chain one day. Yeah. Good exercise. Could have been a good football player. Yeah, probably so. You're probably right, but you know, I didn't grow up with my mother and father into sports or any of my relatives, so it was pretty much a dysfunctional family. But you know, I'll be honest with you. I think the thing that I loved the most was science. You know, just science was something that was for yeah. I've always been a very scientific individual. I mean, think about it. Sit on down and have more of a chat, I guess. I just take my time doing this kind of stuff anyway. So, I go again. So there was total darkness. Who knows for how long before our consciousness just lit up like that, right? Total darkness. And I do like astrophysics. Yeah, I do. I love the laws of quantum physics too. I think that who knows? You know, we're in our consciousness is just it's a mystery. None of us can really say, to be honest with you. We would like to believe in some type of afterlife. I believe that there's something there, but however, no one's ever proved it. Now, we can go on, and people will argue me about religious things. I'm not going to argue them. No. So you keep your religious stuff to yourself. This is not necessarily a religious channel. I do believe in God. However, I think he is a kind and loving God. Yeah, kind and loving God. Why would I want to think of anything else? So that would be unpleasant and untruthful. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's been there for 7 years, and I haven't cut it. So 7 years. That's part of my heritage, my Native American heritage. And don't get me started. I might be dancing around the fire here. So yeah, in all seriousness, so where does it all begin? Where does it actually end? You know, they say in the beginning. I guess there had to be a beginning for a God, right? But where did he come from? Well, there was obviously some kind of beginning for us, right? But God, boy, that's a hard one. I think what it is we only use like under 10% of our brain capacity. Even if we used 100% of our brain capacity, we could not, literally, we couldn't figure it out. No, there's no way. There's no way we could figure it out. Nah, no way. So I will just, I have no purpose in life, and that's the way I want it. I'm kind to myself and others around me, but I'm not driven by anything. Not a damn thing, because that's taken on way too much responsibility, and that's no fun for me. Now, if you want to be driven, that's fine. Me personally, hell no. I'm my own shit show, okay? If I have shit, I'm gonna have my own shit show. No one else's shit show. Because you don't want my shit show. It'd be unpleasant to you. Um, I'm gonna have my own dumpster fire, okay? Yeah. If you want to go ahead and jump in a dumpster with me, by all means, go for it. But at your own risk. So that's my mentality. In fact, my mentality is so here comes the big old asteroid, right? However, the government does not let us know until the last minute, and then we get a little beep beep on the phone, and it says, well, the asteroid Pegasus is coming in. You've got 60 seconds to prepare yourselves. There's nothing we can do. You're all doomed, doomed, and doomed. So I will be the only one laughing my ass off, literally. My ass will be bouncing around off the trees. I'll probably be in Walmart, right? I'll be bouncing off the aisles, and everyone will be looking at me. And then they'll finally say, 2 seconds before it all ends, he did it, let's go get him, before they can get their grimy hands around my neck. It will end. So be it. We're all going to go sometimes, baby, right? So my motto is enjoy your life. Be kind to yourself and others. And, yeah, a young John Goodman. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm 64. How old is old John Goodman? I wouldn't be much younger, I don't think. I'm loving to do. Well, thank you. What's that? Bat Slayer. Okay. I appreciate that. Oh, really? 76. Wow. Okay. Well, he's just 12 years older than wow, 80 something. Well, how old is he? 67. What's it? Is it 76, 67, or 80? Yeah, that's funny. In fact, when I get up in the morning and look in the mirror after it cracks and breaks, I look awfully funny. In fact, I'm pretty ugly. Get it? Pretty ugly? They call that an oxymoron. Yeah, an oxymoron. What did I wish for? Okay, a doggy. I wish for peace for all of us. Because if you have peace, you got everything. Because that means you want for nothing. You have your basic needs. Actually, you could still have peace without having really next to nothing. But it's nice. You could have peace with just air. Unless you're a breatharian. If you believe that shit. Yeah. People, that have had nothing to eat or drink. No breast milk, right? When they were born. They were born a breatharian. Stay off of Facebook. Every minute you're on Facebook, your IQ drops 1 point. Some of you are like in a negative 10,000 IQ. Yeah, that's sad. That's what I wish for, a doggy. Peace for all of us. And everything else will follow right along. Drink some more sugar here. Sugar. Hey, sugar. Yeah, sugar. Yeah, I got an idea. Why don't I go grab a guitar? How many of you would like me to go grab a guitar and play it out here in this beautiful setting out here in the, what do you say? I appreciate that, man. Let the angels know. So I will be right back. Well, actually, you could come with me. How about that? You want to come with me? Why not? It's not like I'm carrying the first telephone in the world. So, and I got my little hot rod right here. If any of you have not seen it, this is my extremely powerful off-road hot rod, baby. Hang on. There we go. So I'll put this in here. Maybe that'll work. And I'll turn it around the other way. There we go. All right. Turn this beast on. And then when you hear crash, snack, pop, you know the old man crashed. I don't think so. For 265 pounds, I do pretty good, baby. Whoa, hey, whoa, yeah, oh, here we go. The roller coaster. Oh, whew. That thing, it will go. Yes, I was riding that. Okay, now the trick is to be able to hold the guitar and fly back with this thing. Let me try that. Hang on, I'll be right back. Now, the key is to be able to play this while I'm riding the scooter. Let's see how good the old man can do this without wrecking. Can he do it? What do you think? Here we go. Ha 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 ha. Oh, oh, yeah, baby. Woohoo. Oh. Try to do that at 64 years old, baby. I got good balance. I'll pay for it later on. Arthur will keep waking me up in the early morning hours, beating the living shit out of me. No, not my boyfriend, Arthur. I don't have a boyfriend. Arthritis. Yeah. I shall put you here. There we go. And we'll just, is that a nice enough setting back here? Hopefully so. jazzy stuff, huh? What if I do some jazzy stuff? Yeah, baby. Yeah, now how about I play the guitar with the guitar in my head like that? Now, if my arms could reach up there, I would. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Why be crappy when you can be happy? Why feel like shit when you can feel good just the way you should? Remember when you're a wee little child Why have one when you can have two? Right, baby? Mm-hmm. Little stainless and glass sounds better, I think. Righto. Little Delta blues. I got all the animals getting closer. I got a bear over there. I got a wolf and an eagle and yeah. Animals love music. I don't know. No, not until I get my flexibility back. Then I can play it behind my back. Well, almost. Yeah, baby. Let's do a little whittling, shall we? No, not that kind of whittling. I love to chop wood. So this is the smaller version of Gandalf's staff I'm doing right now. This is lighted wood or pine lighted wood, and what's going to be my tool. I guess this guy will work. And after I get done, I'll shave. So just want to get all that debris off of there, loose debris like that. Hello, this is Chipper Joe from the UK. Chipper Joe, yes please. And I'm going to show you how to shave, the safe way to shave, baby. Oh, glory, I feel the spirit, brother. Oh, la, 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 la. That was funny. So, yeah. I'll put it in the fire in a moment and I'll let it burn a little bit, then I'll chip some more off of it. Yeah. So I just like to do things during the day and just have a little fun while I'm doing it. Because it is very important to enjoy your life because it's going to be over sooner or later, right? So enjoy your life. Let me go grab my water over here. Yeah. So let's play with this thing here. This is I bought this a few years ago. It is my Hotson supercharger. It's 177 caliber. Yeah, I like to do all kinds of stuff. I just like to have fun. And these are, what are these things? Oh, Blaster. They're polymer or PVC little BBs. Mind you, they're 3 times faster than a regular BB. I will demonstrate what they are capable of. Yes, I love I've got a bunch of a buku amount of pellet guns, so pop that, take it off safety, and so see this piece of styrofoam right here. See that now? Yeah, it went right through that like nothing. That is powerful. Yeah. So, yeah, that is powerful. It is. I do shave with this, yes. And it's still sharp enough to shave, so, oh yeah, I didn't need that ear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's good to have a good strong neck. In case I miss, I would hate to guillotine myself. This is why it's not made for kids. Of course, some of you adults are adolescent and kind of dumb. So I'll warn you, don't try what I do, because I am a professional dodo bird. Yes. So where are my fishing hooks I made? Right here. There you go. This is a fishing hook for deep sea fishing. I made that, yeah. That's right. There. So sometimes, instead of using the grinder, I like to take this and kind of piddle with it a little bit. Like, I'll piddle with it here. It has to be expanded a little bit, so, yeah. Yeah, baby. I just enjoy doing what I do. So I'm going to look at you while I just do this down here, see? I'm confident that I'm not going to cut myself. I've been doing it for a while. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm the big pumpkin your mama warned you about. Yeah. One day I'm going to have to clean the man cave out here. Let me show you the man cave. And this thing, it used to be in pretty good shape before they moved it down here. As you see, I got it really organized just the way I want it. I got my Barbie house right here. And I got, oh! It's a demon, Brother Swanson. Oh, demon SWAT number. Oh, praise the Lord. So yeah, this is the Barbie house. Found it on the side of the road. And I'm going to put my G.I. Joe dolls in here. Kick all the Barbies out because they're entitled, enabled little future is. So G.I. Joe are going to enjoy this big time. Ah, that's funny, huh? Was that funny? You know damn right it was funny. If I've offended anyone too freaking bad, get in line, because I'll offend much more, many of you probably. That doesn't mean I don't love you, right? Oh, righto, baby. Now, where's me grinder? They used to call a grinder something that you would eat. Yeah. something you would eat. Not anymore. They don't call a grinder that. There we go. So, any of you got hobbies? Any hobbies? An avalanche. That's good, a doggy. 1111. I like. Oh, he got me again. Oh, Brother Dick. Brother Deacon. We have any? Yeah, fishing. I have gone fishing a few times. Yeah. I've been busy all my life, working or running a business or doing this, and I just recently got my hunting and fishing license. I have hunted before illegally, but no, I wasn't a poacher. Yeah, I wasn't a poacher. So you got to really enjoy your life. You got any hobbies? What do you guys like to do? I'm just kind of curious. I'm a curious soul. No, I didn't say asshole. Oh, cool. So if you don't mind me asking, approximately how old are you, a doggy? Just curious. Yeah, maybe. No doubt. Well, I see a few of you popped up. Thank you. Like, subscribe. We're doing all kinds of stuff. I'm building the Scimitar High Sword of Lord of the Rings for a friend. And that's what that is. And, of course, I also play guitar. Yes. So, and I'm also out here in the backyard. Yeah, this is my backyard. Okay, 40. Well, cool. You're just a young whippersnapper there, boy. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad for you. Yeah. Um, you know, I will get on this subject. If you tolerate me, I don't want you. If you celebrate me, I celebrate you. Now, I once had a so-called friend who wasn't really my friend. I just tolerate you, Alan. I just tolerate you. Well, I thought I'd have, I didn't think nothing of it, but I noticed how he's mistreating me, being narcissistic and being an asshole. So I literally had to just cut that friendship off. How do I come up with this shit so fast, huh? I have it right here at my disposal. So, yeah, I cut that friendship off. So it's important to celebrate those around you, not tolerate them. If you have to tolerate someone, you don't need them in your life, okay? That's the bottom line. Where's his body? I like to do my stretching like this. Keep your legs. You have to keep your legs. Sometimes I go snap, crackle, pop, and I have to sit down because I have several herniations in my old spino. And okay, what was I doing? I was grabbing this guy down here. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm getting ready to have another avalanche. Oh, back. Now, when I'm frisky, I will shave with this right here. Not really. I need to go ahead and put an edge on this. A better edge, so. Where are you? There you are. See, I always remember where everything is. It looks like a total mess, but. Alright, so we're going to put a little bit better of an edge. better. I didn't need that thumb. Ooh, yeah. Let's see if she'll cut cardboard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. I haven't even freaking got it sharp yet. I mean, it's sharp. But she's going to be a beauty. My buddy is going to love this. And it is a little lighter than the original version. It's 5 pounds. The original version is 8. He wanted it lighter, so be it. Ooh, now, the wood. Yes, let me grab my wood. No, not that kind of wood. Oh, okay. I got you, buddy. No problem. Let's see. I'm glad I got you guys helping me. Okay, is that better now, I hope? Okay, we're going to just... it's really made for metal, but it's all right. Ooh, smell of that cedar. I'll demonstrate what it looks like when you put a nice, beautiful glaze over it. Oh, cool. All right, now, red cedar. I'll show you. Check it out, a little spittle on there. Isn't she beautiful? Now that's beautiful, red cedar. That's very sought after and hard to find. It's hard to find. I just happen to get this stuff, you know. A friend of mine had a cedar and he wanted it gone. I said, I'll be right there. And I was there yesterday. So, yeah. Let's take a break and let's do some more chatting because I feel like maybe I can make a difference in some of your life. I already do, don't. All right. So. Hey. Grab the old coffee here, I say. So we've been in this for about an hour and 20 minutes. Wow, 2 hours. 2 hours? Yeah. Wait a minute. 60? Is it 80 minutes? I don't know. 120. An hour is 60 minutes, right? 20 minutes, that's 80 minutes, right? 80 minutes. 1 hour and 20 minutes, yeah. All right. Wow, black walnut, cool. Cool. Wow. Where did you attain the black walnut? Does it? I know I'm in North Florida. I don't believe it might grow here, but nothing like up north. Just curious. Wow, that's good stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ah, nice, nice. 47 acres. The most I've ever owned was like 6 acres. And we picked it up for about 7 grand, and I ended up selling it for like 80 grand. Yeah. Shouldn't have sold it. Nah. So right now I'm living with my son. Eventually I'm going to buy my own dirt, if you know what I mean. And live off the grid, I guess, for a while. So I'm looking at some property in Putnam County, Florida. And yeah, so that ought to be interesting. I'm not done yet. I'm 64, but I'm getting to that point where I keep getting better, learning more. It's all up here. I've seen people close to 100 years old that were sharp as a knife, literally. Oh, cool. Yeah, there you go. You know, I'll be honest with you, and that's oh, tap that bass. That's right. You've been with me a few times. Yeah, cool, cool. I recognize your handle. I like that. Tap that bass. Oh man. So you know, you really never own anything, and when you leave this world, you can't take it with you. So because you know, if you have to pay a lot of people, you know, you're paying property tax on stuff, and do you really own it? I mean, you can own your car and everything, but if you don't make any payments on it, you don't own it. They'll take it. You know, I mean, if something happens, and unfortunately, it has happened to a lot of us. If you don't buy your sticker and get your driver's license renewed, you can't drive. So, and I understand why. But you look at, you know, people that have safe driver on their driver's license that are all over the road. Like, what the heck is going on with that guy? Let me throw some fire going out here. So that's a little warm down there. Probably just let it go out. Yeah. It is a beautiful afternoon out here. It is. So, what are you planning to build with your black walnut? Some furniture, I guess, with a router. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Well, hello, bad vibes. How's it going? Kind of like when I just have 3 or 4 people joining me because it's a lot easier and it's kind of quaint in a way. I guess you could say it rhymed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in no hurry as long as I get this sword done by tomorrow. In fact, I don't even have to get it done by, that's my goal. Um, I have all the time in the world to do it. He just wants something very creative and beautiful. I can do that. I can do that. I love to paint. If we shall maybe, how many of you out there do you paint? I mean, other than, you know, painting a house. Boy, that cedar smells good burning. I'm going to throw some more in here on that note. That cedar really is nice. Put a little bit in here. Yeah. A little cedar here. There we go. Get a little bit of pine straw and leaves. Yeah, baby. Don't get any better than this out here. She's a smoking there. She is smoking hot. Yeah, this is nice. So let me show you a little bit more of this. This is Brian's and I's. My son Brian. Oh, I left the thermometer out here, but it's fine. In the rain. Wow. Hey, that's cool. So, let me show you this over here, because I do, seriously, a lot of these people that have channels, they invite their subscribers, or shall I say friends. This is the Motai, a 40 horsepower, and she's anodized aluminum. Yep, 18 feet, and she's dirty, and I'm gonna rip all those seats out. Yeah. And I'm going to put a roof on it. A woof. Put a woof on it. Yeah. So it's got a trolling motor. A trolling motor right there. So that's the 10 I'm going to use right there for the roof. So yeah, she's an old girl. But I will have her stitched up. Brian and I will have her ready to go. And the moss, the green moss, comes with it. But that's marine plywood. Oh my God, look at that. She's rearing to go, baby. Look at that, look at that. That's how strong the old man is. I gotta watch that shit. I do. I don't know my own strength. In fact, before I put my deodorant on, I'm really strong. You gotta keep laughing, baby. So, yeah. Okay. Huh. Now, I guess, were you here when I folks my homemade fish? Yeah, I forged that. That's more like for saltwater. Maybe a largemouth bass. Yeah. I like doing that. I love doing this kind of stuff. It's good to be creative. A lot of people are very destructive, love to destroy. I love to create. I am pretty good at doing auto body work myself. I don't do it for a living, obviously. I have my limitations. Being as many motorcycle and automobile accidents I've had. Yeah. Definitely a beautiful day out here today. It's good to be alive. I will, kind of reminds me of, and I really hate going back to 2005, but, there's a reason why this older gentleman, I still remember it vividly. We're coming back from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and our son passed away out there. We're doing tree work and hurricane relief, and he passed away. And we're coming back, and we're fueling up. And the old man, he said, this older black gentleman, he said, it's good to be alive. And I took offense to it, but he didn't know that, our son just passed away. I said, yeah, why? I said, my son just passed away. And he started crying right on the spot. He said, I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean nothing by it. I didn't mean nothing by it. He said, let me pray for you right now. And it almost brings tears to my eyes right now. He was a really good man. But I think the good Lord in heaven, or the angels, probably arranged that. And so don't give up hope. Those that you've lost, don't give up hope. I would say that the experiences I've had could not be coincidences. Or probably divine things that there's a lot of things we can't explain. Okay, we can't explain for sure. So we just have our belief system, and that's why people have their religious beliefs or their spiritual beliefs. I choose to believe in a God, a loving God. Yeah, kind of like a big daddy or a father. Yeah. Come on, get going there. Get it going. I get it. I'm going. Yeah. Okay, what we got going on here now? You got lower back problems. I can relate to that. I can tell you what to do. Can you stand the cold at all? Hang on. No, this lighter is useless. Um, I've been doing the Wim Hof method for quite a few years, and I do the ice baths and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, that's good advice. Cross one leg over the other straight and twist upper. Yeah. Um, or like if I guess I showed you guys my balls, right? My big black balls, my 10-pound kettlebells, right? I've got the tension band hooked to it, right? Well, I put that around my neck, and I work my back, my lower back, by bending over, and yeah, it does help. Try that. Or the cold, a cold shower. And if you're not used to it, it takes a while to get used to it. Yeah, that usually helps. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But yeah, a lot of us do have back issues, and I have 3 herniated discs in my neck, and bulging disc, and this, that, and the other. I have fluid that's leaking out of my spine a little bit. Not real bad, but it's noticeable. It's painful. But I just keep moving forward. Because the worst thing I can do is just lay in bed, take pills, and like I used to. Now, I'll just have to man up. Yeah, man up. As Big Chief would say, get out of bed and stop being like old woman. I will beat you or cut your hair with tomahawk. Yeah. I like my throwing toys. Yeah, my throwing toys. Yeah. My throwing toys. Oh, not quite. Yeah, baby. Yeah, look at that. I threw one and I got 2 back. Isn't that something? Yeah. Uh-huh. So let's have a little fun. I like to have fun. I do like to have fun. Yes, I do. Maybe that'll stay. Maybe that'll stay. Ah, there we go. Now, I'll walk over here and let's see. Oh, not so good. Let me try it again. I haven't done this in a while. Usually I do. Oh, there, got that one. Oh, hey, that's a hanger. That counts. You got to take a break from work and have some fun. Yeah, there we go. The neighbors are looking over. Oh, he's at it again. He's off his meds. Yeah. this lighter. I got 50 lighters, and I always bring the one that doesn't work. You ever see a smoker that come on, will you, Curly? Yeah. I'll just go get another lighter. There it goes. There we go. Patience. It's important to have patience. Alrighty. Well, I hope all four of you are having a good day out there. Yes, I am psychic. I am psychic, all four of you. I tilt the phone down, it must quit. Put that on there. Come over here and get some of this garbage here. I don't burn plastic, stuff like that. Yeah. Got some. That ought to get it good and hot. Yeah, baby. Hello, I'm Smokey. Smokey, smoking. So I hope things are going well with all six of you. I surely do. I guess we can afford to burn a little cedar. Cedar definitely, that's some good stuff. I'm not going to use this stuff for anything. There we go. Now I got it cooking. Now I got it cooking, baby. All seven of you, we got any hobbies or any things you'd like to do? All five of you. The most I've ever got on the streaming was probably about, I don't know, 30 something at one point, one time. That's not important to me though. It's the quality. The quality of you guys. Oh, wait a minute. I missed some of your conversations. Let me see what you got here. Okay, you tried the cold shower. Okay. All right. Yeah, it can be hard to get used to, but try the warm water and then work your way to it. Yeah, you got to watch the chiropractors, a doggy. Definitely got to watch. Oh, that sun is shining through the window. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, damn insurance companies, I'll tell you. I have what's called a thoracic aortic aneurysm. I got that courtesy of an accident I had back in 2008 in Hobie, Texas. I was doing hurricane relief and ran into a semi. The airbag literally exploded, and so it damaged my aorta. So they kind of check it every once in a while, but now it needs surgery. And my insurance doesn't cover a vascular surgeon, so so basically my cardiologist said unless it's an emergency, like in other words, if I'm doing a John Ritter. Oh, the uncle will, Easy Living, the uncle will be here. I will be going to get him. Of course, you realize that he's, well, I'll let you see the uncle later on. Oh. A house tour? Yeah, sure, later on. Yeah, why not? I have everything organized. It looks like it would drive some of you guys. Kind of was not as bad as this back here. This would drive some of you. I used to be like a what do they call these guys that just everything has to be in its place, and I'm trying to get to that point. But when you've been hospitalized and had other issues and depression, and you know how this goes, it's just you just have to focus on yourself. You just you just have to let other things go that aren't so important, and just focus on yourself and others as much as possible. Um, that's good coffee here, but it needs a little. I like this gadget here. This is cool. That's cool. Yeah. We're getting on a troll. Hey, I can talk about trolls. Every once in a while, if they hit below the belt, like, if it comes like to your kids or someone in your family and they say shit like that, and it hurts, when they say something, it depends on your mood. if you're grieving or, for like one of your passed on loved ones, and here comes a troll just at the wrong time. Um, Thank you for that, Alamo City Shallow. Appreciate that, man. Do that, doggy. Yeah. Appreciate that. Thank you, Alamo City Shallow. I just do my own thing, to be honest with you. I've been told my voice is similar to Leonard Cohen's, the late Leonard Cohen's. Yeah, he had some good stuff going on. I still like to listen to him. Yeah. There we got X Living 033. He said, I was hit by a semi. 2019, broke my back, neck, and 48 staples to close my head. Had 3 neck surgeries, 2 back surgeries, and 9 rounds of holy shoot. Wow. Mm. Yeah, it is true. It's a miracle you are alive. I mean, I didn't get any broken bones when I had my wreck. Just the aneurysm. Um, I could have died. It damaged it. It actually stopped my heart. Is what the cardiologist said for just a brief second. And when it started back up, it caused an excessive amount of pressure and it expanded the aorta. So yeah, but yeah, we have our own little speed bumps, and if we choose to be miserable and bitch and complain, that's the worst thing we could do. Let's get up close to the fire, because it is cool here in Florida. It's like in the high 40s, so let's get a little warm here, shall we? Yeah, it's a little cool. So put that there and put this here. I like my fires. I do like my fires. Boy, that cedar does smell good. Yeah, cedar wood is a spiritual phenomenon. It surely is. And that little water moccasin might be up underneath there. There we go. So, where can I put this where you can see the fire? Put it in the fire, right? Why not? Let's just put it right here. We'll put it right here. There. How about that? Now you guys are smoking hot like the old man. Oh, that's nice. I like that. People that are just tuning in for saying, what the heck is this guy doing? What did he catch on fire? Heat always goes up, so I think we're going to be good. Yeah. Fire is therapeutic. No doubt. Very therapeutic. Oh, later on, I'll be picking up my great uncle Ulysses at the airport, and we'll have another live stream later on. You know, I was set to have one at 3 p.m. and it said Alan is live. Whenever Alan is waiting, I was pressing everything and it wouldn't, you know. Yeah. It wouldn't work, so. Fire, baby, yeah. You want to put you back in the fire? Yeah, baby. Yeah, let me get my bubble mower over here. I like my little bubble mower. I like my little bubble mower, baby. I do like it. It's cool. It is very cool. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Power mowing. Now, let's see. The last time I only got through this much. No wonder I got my lawnmower. It's smaller than a blender. What happened here now? My lawnmower is smaller than a blender. Ah, look at that sunshine. Yeah. So one of you said I should start walking. I do a lot of walking, but I need to do more. All right. Show you some of my projects I got to get back to. All right. That's a rear bicycle. You see that guy there? That is like made for someone like this Bigfoot or something. And those are my motorized bicycles right there. And those are cool. I got one that'll do 50. Yeah, the one on the far edge. So I will be getting back to all this stuff. Yeah, baby. Only one of me, right? And, let's see. Well, here we go. We got the azaleas. Yeah, the azaleas and all these projects. I don't know if you saw the video with the basketball hoop, but I picked this up for 20 bucks. I don't have a basketball though, and I might need to go ahead and, oops, there we go. I don't know if that cut out or what. So basketball hoop, bought that for 20 bucks. And there's my girlfriend right there. Yeah, that's my baby right there. And here's my ex-girlfriend, Estelle. Now, she was mean to me, so I left her outside for a few days, and yeah, that's my girlfriend Estelle right there. And yeah, there's the Scooby-Doo van. So I'm grateful just to have these few little possessions, and when I'm dead and gone, to be my kids. It's not much, but that's my Prius. I'm going to put, let's see, over here. Engine right here, 15 horsepower. Take everything out because pretty much all the batteries and the drivetrain is junk. So yeah, all these projects, baby, all these projects. So yeah, yeah. Back here, get some more coffee here. Yeah, nature is beautiful. I am blessed. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I was joking around. I like to do that. You know, my buddy next door, the kid next door, he was really sick. Luckily, he's doing better. And I know some of you probably had him on your prayer list. I appreciate that. Yeah, especially someone that's, 11, 12 years old. When they're sick like that, it really breaks my heart. So yeah, joking around with, I bet he won't bounce the basketball anymore and make all that noise when I have a migraine. And yeah, this sled over here, that's a sled, that black thing down there. That was up in North Carolina, and I was pulling that up the mountain. That's how I got strong and lost a lot of weight, and then had another motorcycle wreck and had some health issues, and yeah. Ironhead, cool. That's a good bike. That's a good bike. I had one Harley, and I never should have got rid of it. It had the Evolution motor, and I can't remember what year it was. I mostly had Rice burners. My 1800, it's a Rice burner, but I bought it with my advantage. The other guy's was disadvantage. He wanted to get rid of it. His wife said get rid of it. He almost killed both of them on it. It's got 2 hot cams and modified, so it's pretty fast, pretty quick. 1800s are fast, just stock, but yeah, there it is. There's the fire again. It's a little too warm. I don't want to burn your toes, so I won't put you in there. It's a little too toasty, I say. I do need to get some more sunshine. I'm looking too white. Big Chief look too white. I have to go get a little tan and have my regular native complexion back. Yeah. I love watching you guys squabble over the garage. No, you don't. Need a garage for a car? And he says, yeah, Evos are good, yeah. No, leave it. I have restored cars before. It takes so much time, and I choose to use my time doing the YouTube thing, going to the lake and kayaking, riding my e-bikes, staying fit as much as possible. So that's what I choose to do right now in my world. think I made that coffee a little strong. That's fine. Better strong than weak. Yeah. No doubt. All right, let's inventory. I've got to get. So I'll put you guys right here. I will put this a little lower where you can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Yeah, it should be right there. Ready. I do have this thermometer. I can find out what the temperature is here. Oh. I guess it needs a battery. No problem. Now, I'm going to do with those safety glasses. There they are. Ooh. Then put a little bit better of an edge on here, and then I'll finish it off with a stone. No, I'm not going to get stoned. As you can see, she's double-edged and not quite like the original Lord of the Rings Kai. That's my touch I'm adding to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing to that. That's going to be the finish, one of the finish sides right there. So, yeah, she's going to be a beautiful piece of artwork when I get done with her. Pretty much see how that's going to be, how that's going to look. Then I'm going to wrap it with leather, but not totally. I don't want to cover this. It's going to be spiral leather. So, yeah. I could put it in a vise, but I don't because at my age I want to retain my hand strength. It's very important to have good, strong hands when you get older. So, yeah.